got amazing news for you in the psychic forecast for winter 2024. A big shift and a big change is happening, something we've been working towards for a good while. Now, it won't be without its challenges, so I'm going to outline. Actually, I got most of this information through automatic writing, so I will read what the master teachers are sharing with us, plus some predictions. It's New World Ascension, and welcome to this video. And hi, welcome to the Medium channel. I'm Adam, and at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you a meditation exercise, a very simple one that I've never seen before, that started to come through about a couple of weeks ago, and I've been using it. And what this is going to do, it's going to enable you to shift more easily in these higher frequencies into the realm of spirit or the quantum field in order to create your reality through your desires and your will. So please stick around for that. There's two key points that I'm going to talk about and then dive into about 6 pages of notes of automatic writing and information. By the way, if you enjoy this video, please give it a like, smash that like button, share it. That helps to get the information out to more people. And this is an exercise in collective consciousness. So we're co-creating these amazing changes that are going on. So big point number 1 is the Great Purge will end. We've been in a period that I've called the Great Purge for a while. They're saying it'll end roughly January-ish. It may be a little sooner, a little bit later. And then new light is going to start to emerge. This is going to create rapid changes around the world. Lots of pushes and pulls with the wars and diplomacy. So there's going to be a lot of ebbs and flows there. More unusual weather, possible big earthquake is what they were showing me also, especially look towards early to mid-January, but you know, that's just part of what's been happening all along anyways. Lots of stuff coming out now about what happened 3 years ago over the last 3 years. Lots of corruption is going to be rising to the surface here and exposed, that affected people's health and their well-being, that showed that the profit trumps the well-being of the people according to the powers that control everything. Indictments may follow. So more details and prediction are going to have in my December psychic forecast, which will probably be available by the time you see this video anyway. So that's big point number 1. Big point number 2 is people will be waking up to realize just how controlled they've been in the society, just how mechanized it is, just how we're being watched and crazy things that we wouldn't necessarily understand. People are going to realize that they're being watched. Even some forms of currency have tracking devices, according to what I've been receiving. And you know what? I've been kind of wondering what those little strips in the $100 bills were all about, but that may be it. So anyway, I've got lots of pages of notes. New guidelines and regulations for AI use will come in because there's going to be a lot of corruption there also. New medical advances. At least one new war breaking out during this period. I think it's already happening. A lot of flexing of muscles. But to be clear, they still do not show World War III. They still feel like we're going to be able to get past that without it coming to that. And they still say no to a complete economic shutdown, like a complete stock market crash or money losing all of its value. Now, that said, there still are banks that are closing. There still are businesses that are shutting down. And there's likely to be compromises in the supply lines this winter. So there can be shortages. So it's good to be prepared for that. But very good news as we move towards later February from what they're showing, that will bring greater hope to what's going to happen in the future. And again, it's the Great Awakening. The Great Purge is shifting into the light at this time, and more of that to come. So it may be a tough winter, but don't buy into fear is the underlying messages. Things need to fall in order to begin to create a new and a more fair and just society. And here are the messages directly from the master teachers through automatic writing. The master teachers are interdimensional beings of light that are working with us during this period of great awakening on our planet, and that work with me and through me in my channeling work. So You only change a society when you change the thinking of the collective within that society. Not when you change the governments, not when you change the corporations or the power structures at large in your world. You must be the empowerment and freedom you want to see in the world. Hold those frequencies and vibrate them loud and clear into the collective field. Work together in groups or alone with your guides. Set the intentions, and we will help you raise your frequency so you'll be more effective. You must be the love that you want to see. Magnify the frequencies of love within your etheric vessels and vibrate it out into the collective. You must do the work, however, to clear your heart space to increase the amplitude. Okay, let me reread that. You must do the work, however, to clear your heart space to increase the amplitude of the universal love frequency. You must clear old programs, traumas. You must deprogram, and by doing so, you will tap into the ascension wave affecting your planet at this time, which at this time is an energy of purging. Set your intention to release all energetic toxins now, consciously clear and deprogram, and the energetic waves will act on your behalf. Soon you will be cleared, upgraded at the heart, which feeds your entire system to become the powerful frequency generators and conscious co-creators, which is your birthright. And as enough of you do this, you will be awakening soon as a species, and it will begin to form a grid around your planet to amplify the frequencies of love in your world. That is when the miracles will start to happen. When you do this, and enough of you do this, a certain tipping point is going to be reached. That is when your leaders will begin to change as they become more aligned with love, and amazing transformations will begin in your world. Many will need to give something up for their ascension at this time. This is during the winter months particularly. But these are things that are unhealthy and not of the new paradigm. Big waves of higher consciousness will begin to come in, and things will shift in a positive manner. Many will experience brand new starts in their lives, things they may not have even imagined. New fields of information will begin to pierce the veils of the collective, allowing many to discover what their life purpose truly is on New Earth, as well as tap into the new guides, the new ascended masters, and angelic presences available to you. Well, they're not new, but they're new to us. Extraterrestrial helpers will further step in to guide the trajectory of your awakening, though they will not interfere with your natural development. Page 4. At first, the infusion of higher consciousness will not change things much on your world, because we live in the density, right? But as of right now, your timelines state that the Great Purge will end around January, and timelines can change, but that's as of right now. And with this change in the cosmic tide, the energy begins to move forward again, and the effects on your planet will become more noticeable in the months to follow. But the purge will be done by then, or at least this phase of the purge will be done. And it will be over. Signs of change will start to show immediately, but the structures in your world will begin to fall probably later in the year, so that new and more sustainable ones can be built on the foundation of love rather than on of greed and imposition of power. And the foundation of love will take their place. New balanced spiritual leaders will emerge amidst the turmoil, with new political world leaders to follow. This winter, more knowledge of global corruption will rise to the surface, as has been the trend on your world as of late. Presently, most of it remains veiled behind the human programming orchestrated by the programming machine. Stay clear of politically motivated movements at this time, even those with the knowledge of the inner workings that promote global awakening and exposure of evil, as these groups have become corrupt by the same forces that wish to control your thinking, to keep you in that dark loop. The truth is available to you directly from spirit now. You don't have to get it from somebody else. And those channels free of agendas, or those people that channel that are free of those agendas and uncorrupt, are the ones that are going to bring through the information. Now, this from the master teachers again. Our perception of time varies from yours, but we see a sweeping wave of evolution washing over your world now. A whole new utopian society emerges, though we must remind you that in your dense field, a sweeping wave to us can take years or even decades to fulfill on your world. We see a period of darkness in your world this winter, but that should not frighten you, dear ones. Our message for you now is don't give up. You've come so close, or you've come so far. It must get worse before it gets better. That's just the nature of things now. As the pressure of those controlling the collective gets stronger, that's when you must cultivate greater will to push through it. We are here to support you. Your intergalactic community is working with you. As we always tell you, dwell on the heart, expand the frequencies of the heart. You will be safe and powerful there. We are the master teachers. So here's the exercise. It's going to really help you to integrate the light and the dark and to come into your power that way, to blend with the quantum field of the realm of spirit and learn how to consciously co-create your reality. And again, as I explained in the beginning, it's aligned with these times. I've never seen this taught before, though I'm sure others, if it's come through me, it's come through other teachers, so it's out there. But this may be the first time you're seeing this yourself. And before I get into this, I want to invite you to join this community if you resonate with what we're doing. We are that community that doesn't have political agendas or personal agendas, but rather strives to be pure channels of spirit and information to support one another during these difficult times with these glorious times of awakening. So simply just subscribe to the channel, and if you hit the bell notification, you'll get notified when we release new videos and have live events. So this exercise is very simple. We talk about presence a lot. We talk about heart-brain coherence a lot here on the channel. What you want to do is you want to get very relaxed and get super present. How do you get present? You stop your thoughts and you tune into your breathing. You feel your body open and expansive. You feel and are aware of everything but focusing on nothing. But here's where it gets interesting, because physical reality is not all physical. It's an interplay of reality and non-reality. Just like light is not light, it's an interplay of dark and light, because everything moves in waves. So in the trough of a light wave, that's when you have dark, and in the crest, that's when you have light. So what you want to do, and you can't try to do this, you have to set your intention, but when you're in that space, you want to find the spaces of non-existence within the existence. So you want to find those spaces of non-reality within reality, which happens many times over the course of a second. Again, you can't try to do it, because then you'll be locked in your brain. You have to set the intention and just become aware of that. So here's where it gets interesting. The quantum field, or the realm of spirit, that realm where all time and all possibility exists, it's created by that balance or interplay between reality and non-reality. So when you're able to blend that, that's when you create these morphic fields where all possibilities exist. And by doing this, you can step into the field and consciously create your reality. So at this point, feel those spaces of existence within the non-existence. Step into the quantum field that way. Be grateful for the now. So you want to cultivate gratitude for the now and just feel really grateful when you're in that space. And then in your mind, the thing to do is to feel like you're already living your dreams as if it is the present moment, and create that in your present moment. And that's how to do the exercise. So do that for about 10 minutes at a time, 3 times a day. It's taking heart-brain coherence to the next level of evolution as we're coming into the next level of evolution. Very, very important practices. You can visualize yourself happy, healthy, whole, and complete, and living your reality. Blend those fields. Become aware of those spaces of non-reality within the reality. Blend them, and that's going to automatically allow you to step into the quantum field. You have to be present. You can't be thinking. You're not a body or a nobody. Your energy, your frequency. And then you blend your consciousness with the fields and create your reality. So hopefully that makes sense. Now, again, we are still in the Great Purge. We still need to really work on our shadow integration for the next month or two. So some great exercises are right over here to help you to do that. I hope you found this video very helpful. I'm very hopeful for 2024 in the winter months, but it's not going to be easy, but we will support each other through it. I love you. Thank you.